The recording is starting. This is happening. And now I'll start our champ select music.
Oh god, I wish I could listen to
well, I'll start it in a sec. First, we'll introduce what's going on here. We've got RDS versus SKT in the third week of the Sask LOL League. And we've got RDS on blue side. That's blue side, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, and I've decided to have champ select music because I muted my other music. So here you guys go. Oh, this should be a pretty good. I can't take myself seriously while this is playing. You got to cover, man.
Okay, so bans coming out. We got Morgana being banned out by RDS. I'm pretty sure Gankenstein played Morg in his games that we casted, so yeah, I mean, that's fine. They just want to ban out Morgana. I mean, it opens up bot lane a lot more, and it opens up like different types of pick comps. So we'll see what they're looking to run. But
yeah, it looks like Qui-Gon Jinn is still pulling his Fizz ban.
And I honestly think that's something you have to ban every single game against them. I mean, I know like Wings took a game off them when he was playing Fizz, but other than that, I think they've won with it. So I mean, every time they played it. So yeah, just gotta ban that out.
Yeah, that's 100% ban. Other than that, for him specifically, I do remember he plays generally Renekton after the Fizz is gone.
Yeah.
So we'll probably see that coming out. Possibly even his first... Ooh, Renekton's gone. Siobhan is next, I'd bet.
Yeah, if I had to guess, he'd probably end up running Shiv. The question is if they first pick it or not. I feel like there's a lot of priority picks up right now. So let's see what they end up first picking here. Jax, obviously everyone knows why he got banned. He's just really strong right now. It doesn't have a lot of bad
He's terribly
matchups.
weak right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
He can only 1v2. The 1v3 is not... He's not good enough for that yet.
I guess Qui must not play Jax just because they're blue side and they decided to ban it out. So
yeah, and I actually kind of expect him to take first pick for himself. I should also mention that while SKT, as long as I'm making sure, yes, SKT is in the right order: top, jungle, mid, AD carry, support, but RDS isn't.
And that's fine.
While Qui-Gon Jinn is the top laner, then you've got Zero Invictus is the jungler. You've got Lil X filling in for mid lane. Xiao is the AD carry, and Luke Duke is the support. But apparently we don't enforce our rules here, so they're all over the place.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, like, everyone might not own all the champions, so if they want to have like priority picks, maybe that's how they organize. Just like they organize by people that own those champions.
And the Braum gets through.
Yeah, I'm surprised Braum made it through, actually. I feel like there's just so many things you have to ban right now that you can't ban everything.
I'm surprised they're hovering McFIy, because if you get the Braum and Lucian's up, Braum Lucian is like an undefeatable lane.
Hey, sorry, I'm just having a quick issue with my mic. I'm just going to resolve it. I'm just going to mute for like 15 seconds.
That's totally cool. I can cover this. So, this is the point in time where I climb up and become entirely silent. Although they are going through the McFIy. So, I mean, I'll assume for now it's a McFIy top, but we won't know until later, because I've seen him mid. My old team played him support a few times, and he can jungle. So that's not really telling us much.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry.
And he's dead.
So
they got Caitlyn. Yeah, they didn't take the Lucian. They decided to go for the Caitlyn, which gives Kaiku the option to go Lucian, which I highly recommend with Braum.
Yep, I agree. It's really good. Okay, I actually want to talk about Braum. Actually, we'll talk about that after. But yeah, Lucian Braum is really good just because you can double proc. I mean, Lucian's passive is really good with Braum's passive. You can like stack the stun a lot faster, so it's definitely good.
Yeah.
It's really good for like kind of like quick trades and whatnot. So
we could be seeing a Rise top with a Yasuo mid.
So that's definitely lead jungle. I wasn't sure if like Qui played lead top or. So I'm assuming.
Yeah, I wasn't certain either. But if Rise and Yasuo were both there, then neither one of them can jungle, so it's got to be the lead.
So I'm assuming they're just going for the... it has to be a Thresh here, otherwise... Yeah, because Thresh, Lee, Yasuo, pretty good combo. I mean, like, because the kick will proc Yasuo's ult. So, will Flay, so, yeah.
It's a bit of a short-lived knock-up.
But, I mean, you don't need, like, a huge knock-up.
Yeah, you know, and you know, if you're a good Yasuo player, you can rely on yourself entirely.
Yeah. Also, Luke Duke's Thresh is pretty good. I've played against him multiple times, so definitely good to get him on that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And let's see what the final pick is here, which will be the sport pick, so. Oh no,
Unless
wait,
it's
that's
a
a
Malphite
complete
support.
lie.
Oh, it's not. Wait.
Yeah, because it's bronze support, so it's the jungler that they're looking to pick?
Unless for some reason it's a Malphite jungle, but I would never first pick a Malphite jungle. That's such an odd pick. So it's likely the jungler that has yet to be picked.
I feel like that's going to be a rough top lane for Malphite going into Rise.
Yeah, I feel like... I feel like he might have some troubles without quite a bit of jungler support. I'm not sure Skarner is the best early game pressure that Malphite will need.
Skarner's early... I actually don't know anything about Skarner ever since its rework. I just heard that it was like an overall nerf. But if you think about it, Skarner's not the worst here. I mean, like, if it's like Skarner Malphite, they can literally just pick the Yasuo up before he has a chance to do anything. Like, you just like flash ult to Yasuo, and then you like Malphite ult him, and he should die within that, so...
And then you can actually do the CC train and literally pull him along. So you Malphite him up, and then you pull him back with the Skarner, and then the Ahri is waiting to charm.
So it should be pretty good for, like, just, you know, destroying one person, you know. However, I feel like it's going to be hard lane phase here for SKT, Malphite into Rise. Like, and I mean, like, that's a good matchup for Rise, and you don't ever want to give Rise a good matchup because he scales so hard. And then, yeah, I don't know how Skarner's early jungle pressure is, but I feel like it's probably not as good as Lee's. So...
I also wonder about the Malphite pick. It doesn't wombo with anything, and I feel like that's oftentimes what Malphite is chosen for.
Yeah, it's good initiation, though. I feel like they have really good initiation on their team, which is something that, if you look on the side of...
I tried to fade out the music really smoothly, but I ended up just jumping it to mute.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, should I pretend I'm going to edit this out again?
No, I don't think so. I'm just not ever going to trust you ever again.
Dude, I didn't know that editing would be
You're
so...
such a liar.
It makes the files really large, I'm sorry.
That doesn't mean you can't cut a portion of the file. Anyways.
What do you think, I have like a physical copy? I can use scissors?
Yeah, that's what the editing program is there for.
My editing program is Sony Scissors.
Sony Scissors, yeah.
With tape version 12. I like the bot lane that SKT is running.
Yes.
And
however,
the Ahri pickup is a bit Season 3, but it's...
I actually still like Ahri. I think Ahri's fun.
I think she plays fine into Yasuo.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how that goes, but probably it's pretty good for Ahri.
Ahri's at least mobile enough at level 6.
That you can move around, yeah.
Yeah. And she can pick him off, too. Like, I think they both got nearly equal kill pressure because of how their power ramps up. So I feel like Ahri Yasuo is a reasonable counter. I think Yasuo is a bit more team dynamic, I'll say. Whereas
Honestly,
Ahri is just looking to pick out the one person.
I feel like every time someone picks Yasuo, it's like a skill matchup, just because you never know how good the Yasuo is going to be. And Yasuo is like a really mechanically intensive champion. Like, you can do a lot of cool things with Yasuo, but
he's
I feel like there's a lot
glorious to watch.
Yeah. And I've never actually seen Zero play Yasuo before, so this should be interesting.
You know, it just occurred to me that I upped my microphone so that I would be louder. But now that you're quieter, because in the past recording, you were louder than me. But now you're quieter, I think. So we could be having some serious level issues here.
We'll figure it out sooner or later.
You'd think so?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's professional zone here.
Exactly. So.
Yeah, we do things right. Like sometimes we play Sonic music behind Champ Select. Who knows how loud that'll be?
Wait.
Maybe you can't hear either one of us behind the smooth jams of Mystic Cave Zone.
I honestly don't think people would be upset if it was just Mystic Cave Zone. We didn't even talk over the champions.
I don't think anybody could ever be upset at that. That is the best song in that game.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I can't believe we did that. It's awesome.
You and Navarro, that was me.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe you did it, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyways.
We don't get paid for this.
No.
We like to have a little fun.
And even if we did, it's still worth it.
Yeah. I'd get fired from Mystic Cave Zone.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, we're going to get a stern email from Landon.
Yeah, yep.
I never know if we should say Landon or Wandon, but it sure isn't a mystery which that his screen name is one letter off.
I'm pretty sure they introduced themselves at the finals last season. They were like,
oh
John.
Yeah, okay. From now on, I'll just call him Landon and John. Oh, I have the sniffles. I'm sorry. Please forgive my sniffling.
It's all good.
My apartment is 0 degrees Celsius.
My basement is like minus 50 degrees. I have a winter jacket on right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Really?
Yep.
See, we turn on our AC, and then we just leave it on. So, but we can't make it so it's just nice and cool. It's either really cold or just, if you turn it off, it gets like sweaty.
So this is basically how it works. Is the main floor in my house is like nice and cool. It's like a good temperature. Mm-hmm. So they just, I guess they do it around people that are on the main floor. But if you come into the basement, it's literally like minus 50.
Well, yeah, that's usually the case. But we have two rooms and like a living space.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know how our thermostat works. It takes the temperature outside and then just makes it cold in here. It just guesses.
So I'm assuming we're just not going to ever talk about the game in 3-minute pause just because we're assuming people skip over it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, for sure.
Because I would talk about stuff here, but I was like, I could just say it in game, which is probably a better time.
Yeah, and even then, like if people want to stay for the 3-minute, yeah, you could save all the game talk for in the game.
Yeah.
We'll spend the 3-minute pause talk doing the 3-minute pause talk. But,
Okay, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Okay, so do you actually think bot lane is good for Lucian Braum into Caitlyn Thresh?
I think Lucian Braum in general is broken.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it plays well into anything.
Thresh.
Caitlyn Thresh is, I don't know, you don't want to touch Braum. It's like playing the floor is lava except with a champion.
But realistically, if they play the matchup how it's supposed to be played, like you shouldn't be able to touch Caitlyn Thresh because like the disengage is there.
That is true.
They can, like,
Caitlyn Thresh is an excellent choice. Mm-hmm. If they make a mistake, that should get punished pretty hard.
Yeah, that's true.
Because Braum throws out his Falcon
Punch. Yep.
and then Lucian double taps it, and then throws out another ability and gets another double tap, and suddenly they're stunned. And then it gets out of control.
Hey, quick tip for all you Lucian players out there. If you're going to go up and queue someone, you may as well auto-queue first, because there's no reason. It's just like another extra auto, right? Because if you auto and you can like cancel your animation on Lucian pretty quick up into his auto, so you just like auto-queue. And yeah, it's just essentially an extra free auto.
Nice.
What a Lucian.
I probably forget to do that a lot. I think, maybe I do it most of the time.
Yeah, because I see a lot of Lucians just like walk up and queue. And you may as well just like walk up auto-queue. You know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and we are in the game.
Here we go. Okay, so this is like third week now. I'm assuming people have had practice with trinkets and level 1s. And yeah, so we'll see if we see anything cool here. Okay, now this is what I've been wanting to talk about Braum. I'm really happy Braum's in this game. Okay, do you remember back when Zach came out?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you remember what teams used to do? Oh, whoops, I should probably jump on.
Yeah, teams used to destroy with Zach, level 1.
Yeah, exactly. So like this was legit like competitive strategies. People would just like pick Zach, and then you just go and look for the other team in their jungle. Because like Zach couldn't lose the level 1. And I feel like it's the exact same thing with Bomb. If you just like go and search for the other team, and I know kills aren't worth that much, but I mean, if you get a kill early game, it's pretty much you can secure a buff, right? So it's a good way to gain buff control. And like Braum's level 1 is like, I think, so broken right now. And I guarantee you'll see a lot of teams, I think you should see a lot of teams do it, because it's a free kill. Like, if Braum gets an auto off on you, it's so easy to follow up. So
yeah, Braum's level 1 is absolutely outrageous.
Yeah. So I feel like it'll be a Zach thing. I mean, he's in his base right now, so I'm assuming they won't be doing that.
No. It's a stealth tactic.
Yeah. But yeah.
Kraken is very dead. First blood goes to Little X's Lee Sin. It's still only 280 gold, so you can't exactly get a huge advantage, but
it's a good way. Like I said, the kill will give them control over.
Yeah, it's a good way to get rolling, and it gives you early control.
That was a really good job by pinching the Ahri there, like knowing that she was going to run that way. Like Luke Duke came from the left side of the tower.
Yeah, actually, I hadn't even realized the Thresh was coming from the side, so Luke Duke played that very well.
Yep, and that's first blood as a result. So well played by these guys. At least now they have knowledge that they're on the blue buff, so you can just see they'll go buff trade here, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess both teams get the other team's blue buff, and
well, no, Qui-Gon Jinn is stepping in, and he walked through an early ignite. I don't feel like that was necessary.
Let's see what he can do with it here, though, because I mean he blew. Oh, I guess like that's a lot of sustain on Rise. Okay, yeah, that doesn't matter.
That's why I was wondering. He started Crystalline Flask. as well as health potions. So using your Ignite level 1 like that kind of felt like he was a bit trigger happy. So he's lost his offensive summoner.
Yeah.
Whereas,
but Rise has no defensive summoner, so let's see what they do with this, because he did flash early on.
yeah,
so.
that is true. He has his, well, I guess if it's not offensive or defensive, his neutral summoners teleport, so he can get back to lane anytime.
You know, it's actually really funny. There's no CC from McFIy Grinder pre-6, so you could actually just like TP out of a game.
That's interesting. We didn't notice. Ahri top, McFIy mid.
Oh, whoa. Oh, I guess okay.
Ooh, and a nice hook from Luke Duke. They've already... Oh, they have shredded Kaiku to a third.
Yeah, so he'll have to blow his pot there, which is really good.
Yeah. Blow his pot... Well, he has to use it.
Yeah, okay, he'll have to use his pot.
I think that's a pretty reasonable... See, there's... Just the Lucian Braum can stun you up so fast, and you end up losing all your health without realizing. So they trade well back onto Luke Duke. But I think he... Did he have a potion? Yeah, he's chugging a potion.
Yeah.
So they'll both come back up to like 2/3, as far as the Lucian Thresh, that is.
I find it interesting that he decided to go for a Ruby Crystal. Maybe just looking to get an early Sightstone.
Yeah, sometimes when I play Thresh, I know you have to get... Like, it's ideal to start with something tankier, but I don't know what to do because he's not melee, so he doesn't really work with the Runic Shield as well. Stuppy ganking onto Zero Invictus, dashes back through them. Oh, but he hits the tower. And, well, those are some fancy moves. And Kraken goes down to Little X in the meantime, though.
And I think they'll pick up the kill sooner or later. He's run out of things to dash to.
Yeah. He is... I had to make sure he was in enemy territory there. So it looked fancy, but he did not get very far.
No, yeah, it was a nice pickup there by SKT, and it was a really nice pickup on the gank up top, which we missed. But
yeah, we caught just the Ahri dying. Yeah, because pre-level 6, she has no real escapes other than her flash, so it's great to provide the pressure onto her early.
Yeah, it's a good thing, and especially because Rise doesn't have a flash, so I feel like they have to keep an eye on him. And that'll help them get ahead even more. Like, he can free farm.
Yeah, because Kraken's flash is down. Actually, I guess it was down from level 1, so neither one of them had flash. I forgot about that.
Oh, did Kraken? Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because Kraken flashed into...
Yeah.
And then ran into Thresh. Everybody seems to... Well, I say everybody. Demon Bot's farm is severely lacking compared to who I would call his partner... Qui-Gon Jinn.
Oh yeah, I'm actually just gonna rearrange the farm here so it's easier for me to notice.
You can rearrange it?
You can rearrange the portraits, yeah.
What?
Yeah, so if you just like click and drag.
Oh, jeez. That's incredible. Also, what's the minimize hotkey? Is there how do you minimize the thing at the bottom of the screen?
Oh, tab, I think. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can like tab rings.
This is getting just better now. Okay, so now you guys are watching in widescreen or something. What was widescreen before? But it's all action. It's all action at this point.
No, you should keep it up and take it off during team fights.
Yeah, I was just practicing with it down, okay? Let's checking it out.
Alright guys, welcome back to the recording now that we got that all figured out.
Yeah, right, I'll cut that out.
So I'm assuming the reason they put McFIy here, which we didn't even talk about, you mentioned that McFIy is mid, and it's just because it's against a Yasuo. Yasuo's all AD. McFIy would probably be better into a Yasuo than a Rise, so so I actually like that decision. It's good. And I know like early on it'll be hard for Ahri, like you saw she got ganked early on because she doesn't have any natural escapes, but after 6, she'll be okay when she has her ulti up.
I'm going to rearrange McFIy and Ahri. I'm going to consider the Ahri Rise matchup to be legit.
Okay.
Gangshin gets hooked out by Luke Duke, but Luke Duke's really low. Xiao gets in the way. So the final proc on that stun, if that had gone down, I feel like that would have been the end of Luke Duke.
Yep.
But Xiao's just too healthy. Also, I'm assuming that's how you pronounce his name.
Yeah, it's better than my initial guess of Kiao.
Yeah, Kiao, Xiao.
And another gank coming out on 0 here. He doesn't have a splash, but here comes
Stuppy and Skarner is really pressuring him a lot, but he just doesn't have the power or the CC for these ganks because Lil X comes in with a counter gank. They aren't able to pick up Stuppy, but they'll send him home battered and bruised. In fact, Demon Bot took quite a bit of damage there as well.
Yeah, and I feel like that gank would have been a little better if McFIy had his 6. I'm assuming he's not far off because Yasuo got his 6. So. I feel like those ganks will go a little better when he picks up his 6.
Both AD carries are coming up on their BF sword buy, which generally happens just after 52 CS. That's the only CS number I know in the game. And I don't know why I know it, but I do.
So Lilex picking up the blue buff there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just because they started there, so they have the timer on it.
Oh, and he's ganking bottom while while Ari's going hard on to Rise. Nothing comes from the gank bot, and I think if Lucian even wants to just cull the wave, they can back and get some much needed power.
Yeah, so good job by RDS's bot lane here. Like, they got the gank, and it allows them to get a free town there. So I mean, good gank all in all. Because like they'll be able to, like, you can see where the wave is for
for Kaiku and Genghis team.
Yeah, exactly. It's really pushed back. So look at that. They'll get a free town, and I think they'll even be able to get tower damage off because
they're still there. I'm surprised they're staying.
Yeah, because like Braum doesn't have any pushing power. That's one of the issues with him, right? Like he's really good in like I guess team fight scenarios and early on in level 1 scenarios.
I feel Lucian covers that with he has a ton of pushing power, but he was out of mana there.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I guess that was unavailable to him.
Yeah, and I mean they don't even deny that much from RDS's bot lane here. Like you'll see, Kaelin came to the wave and knows at half towers. I mean at the halfway point of the lane, so they should actually be able to push in here and deny the wave.
It's also worth noting that McFIy's ground slam might be able to slow down Yasuo during fights with that attack speed slow. I know it's used. That's what makes Oh, and he dives right back in with his ult out. Demonbot's. Oh, this is getting close. Stuffy is going to pick it up. Qui-Gon Jinn teleports in. Flash over the wall. You know, it's pretty decent. Flash
that was
and
really. I don't know what. I have no idea what Skarner's power level is like, but I mean,
nobody does.
Some pretty good damage there. And that's
that is a free dragon though for RDS.
Yeah, so they're making the best of that situation. They lost the mid laner, but they forced back the laner and the jungler, so that's free dragon. Really good call there from RDS, and they're looking for more.
Mm-hmm. Nice culling to keep Lee Sin off. He gets hooked though. They're under tower with all the CC that Braum brings. I'm not sure this is a great idea to fight in this spot for RDS. They're doing a lot of damage though.
I think they're really
Snipe's not enough. Lee Sin is.
Oh, that was really good team coordination right there.
That was.
That was like, I hit the Q, got the ulti, and just
fire the Lee Sin. This is, they're really low, so that Thresh puts up nice walls though to keep him at bay. McFiy ult is down.
Yeah.
So I think everybody's getting out scot-free.
This is one of the problems in tank McFiy. I mean, without his ulti, like he's just an initiation machine. That's basically what he's used for. So
yeah, you don't really ever see him that often because of that.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice. Yasuo's been doing a really. I mean, Zero Invictus here has been doing a really good job of shutting down the McFiy mid lane. 72 to 23 CS, already 50 CS lead at 10 minutes into the game.
Yeah, that's a little outrageous. And there's a 30 CS lead between Qui-Gon Jinn and Kraken.
So even though he's like gave up 2 kills.
Oh, Qui-Gon Jinn just kills Stuppy out of the tower. Nobody expects Rise's power at this point in the game. But as long as he's got mana, he's a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, he's been doing a really good job CSing too, so... I'm assuming RDS's team is looking to town real quick here.
Oh, there's the McFiy ult in on Zero Invictus. I don't know if the wall was facing the wrong way, but it shouldn't matter. If he's got flash, he'll get out, but he does not. Oh, nice stall tactic away from the lantern.
That was pretty good. I feel like what he was trying to do there is, I've seen this before, you can actually Yasuo E over the Wraith camp if you just hit it from a right angle. You actually, the way it works is you have to walk right up to I think it's the leg of the small Wraith, and then you just E over and it can E out. It's a little hard to do. And
especially under pressure.
Yeah.
Good news, the McFiy is mentioning that Yasuo is out of mana. I know I'm supposed to have all chat turned off, but that'll never happen. Because I couldn't do it one time, so all chat's staying on forever. You know. When I'm recording, it's just, don't worry about it.
I feel like
Lil X getting pulled onto the tower by Stuppy. Windwall not really stopping a lot. Not many missiles coming out from those three. Just nice to have up an emergency, I guess, against maybe a Skarner E, which I think is the move that shoots out the little magic spike.
Yeah. That applies slow, I'm guessing. I didn't actually notice till the first gank. I was like, does he even have any CC V6 anymore? But I guess he has a slow on it.
He has a slow, but it's pretty weak CC, especially into a McFIy lane, which is also just slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of their hard CC comes from level 6 as far as McFIy and Skarner is concerned. Luckily, the Braum and Ari in team fights, the Demon Bot gets hooked in, though, and just destroyed. Oh, geez, he almost flashed out, too.
That was a really nice hook by
Luke Duke
there to pick up the kill, and that'll allow them to get some more tower damage off here. So
they've done it in a very sly way. Well, maybe not sly. They did it without me noticing, but they've got a 5k lead.
Yeah.
So Lil X on Kraken with no mana. There's really nothing Kraken can do to get away from this except dance around a bit.
Yep. And that's what allows them to pick up the
And Stubbby goes down. I don't think that was a kill that needed to happen. I'm not sure if he got hooked, but I don't think so.
And there's the famous Qui-Gon Jinn aggression right there.
Just doesn't matter how many towers. I'm going to assume there was a hook because Lucian's calling it out.
Yeah.
So I'll say Stuppy probably got hooked, which is why he was out there in the first place.
And that's like, I'd expect no less from Luke Duke. He's really good at Thresh and landing hooks, so.
Looks like McFIy gets away with pretty much negative health, but not dead.
You know, I feel like this is one of those games where Braum Shield doesn't actually do a lot. I mean, sure, it'll reduce auto damage and stuff from Caitlyn.
Yeah, from Caitlyn, but that's a lot of melee.
Yeah. There's nothing really big to block, though, with it. You know what I mean? There's no, like, MF ulti or something like that. Like, literally all you can block. I guess Kate ulti and KQ. So it's good to Caitlyn, but I guess a lot of other players on the team have ways of playing around it. So, because I mean, even if you like block a Lee Sin Q, it doesn't matter. It's still like you can apply the second Q, right?
And I feel actually, while Lucian Braum is a good lane, I feel like Braum does really well into Lucian as well, but for the reason of his shield, because he can stop the culling.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel that's a more relevant example than Miss Fortune, just because I think Miss Fortune is still very weak.
Okay, first of all, Miss Fortune is... Yeah, she's not that bad. Yeah, but yeah.
She's played in the LCS by somebody who lost.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And I feel like... Oh, it was Cop. Of course it was Cop.
I honestly think it's too hard to get off a good MF ulti into a coordinated
In fact, the one MF ulti... Oh! Kaiku's getting out-dueled by Xiao. Xiao pops his heal and his flash to catch up to him. Genghis went to his help, but it looks like the rest of the team of RDS is there to take him out. Stubby flashes over the wall. Lil X is in position, but probably doesn't have enough damage to take him out into that turret by himself. That's 2 for 0 with pretty much a free objective.
Yeah, that was really good. I mean, it doesn't, like, the whole point of Caitlyn blowing flash and heal to get the kill on Lucian is just to like relieve pressure at this point, and that's what allowed them to, I guess, grab more kills and pick up that bot tower. Looks like they're looking for more here. Yeah, they're just gonna keep rolling in. They've got a 10k gold lead. 3,000 of that or something in that range is not really on them as items yet, but they are kind of proving their dominance in this first match. And Zero Invictus dives in. McFIy gets an ult on 4 members. Beautiful hook there onto the Ari.
Oh, there are a lot of very low people here. Kaiku picks up Luke Duke, and it looks like a 2 for 2. That was a really messy fight.
Yeah, that was a bit of a mess fight with the dive and everything.
Genghis is going somewhere he should not. There was no reason to go out there alone.
I think he might have just wanted to go out and scout the dragon because he thought they'd run straight to the dragon, so maybe they could get a timer on it. But they were waiting there, unfortunately. So. Yeah, I think there's kind of a buddy system that should have been going on right there. Yeah.
And he went alone. Sounds like Luke Duke is lagging a bit. There's apparently server lag right now.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. So we may see a pause coming up shortly. Hopefully not, because I can't cut them out. Unless it's incredibly long. Okay, so...
Speaking of places he shouldn't be.
Yeah. Qui-Gon Jinn was a little bit low. And so I feel he probably should have backed up. Got a little greedy for CS there.
Yeah.
And gives the minor shutdown, I think it's a 432 or something shutdown, to Kaiku, which is pretty useful. He's got his Sheen Bloodthirster now, which is my favorite power spike on Lucian.
Yeah.
And he should be pretty relevant in these fights, because that was a 2-for-2 at the last team fight in SKT's base.
That's true. But then again, you have to
diving in on the McFIy. Little X has Brahm's passive on him. Nothing much happening. Just a little tap exchange.
Yeah, the only reason that they got the 2-for-2 exchange there is because they did dive tower, and it was like on a continuous siege where they like kept going after they hit them.
It was perhaps too big a flexing the muscles. Gangshin gets hooked in. Oh, beautiful! Yasuo takes 3. Demon Bot, Kraken, and Gankenstein fall within seconds of each other. Zero Invictus gets pulled in, dies to the tower and the Scorpion. Qui-Gon Jinn is tanking the turret, looking to get the kill on Kraken. That's a 2-for-5. Double kill onto Caitlyn. And they're looking to take the tower. They probably can't without minions.
Yeah, they got a creep wave coming right here. And that's it. Like, that's honestly all you need. You don't really need, like, a McFIy, like, Yasuo combo to make Yasuo work. All you need is a minor knockup, and Thresh is enough, right? You saw that. He flays 3, and as a result, it's just they get a triple kill on Yasuo. That's all it takes.
Yeah, they get a turret, but Demon Bot's ult came back up, so I feel like this could be... Oh, Genghis misses the ult. Qui-Gon Jinn flashes the wall. Xiao is getting slowed by Demon Bot, and I'm not certain he'll get away. He wasn't quite close enough to the wall to net over.
Buff transfer complete.
So they did lose 1 for staying a little too long. Qui-Gon Jinn is putting out incredible damage right now. And instead of getting picked off, Little X comes in and they pick up 2.
And that's what happens when you manage to get ahead on Rise early game. Like, he has a Rod tier, like sword boots and Cal with 19 minutes. He's gonna put out outrageous amounts of damage, and he's starting to get his tank death. So
yeah, they've also accrued an incredible lead. That was pretty cool. The Lee Sin kicked the McFIy over the Thresh hook. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks that was cool.
No,
whatever.
And I think they'll actually
be I think they've got too much of a lead right now for SKT to get away with a simple base defense. They keep losing members and having to recycle through in these fights. Luke Duke with an oddly missed hook. Not a lot of those happening.
Yeah, 15k gold lead. Oh, and they're looking to engage.
Oh, Yasuo ult on 2. Double kill for Rise almost immediately. Stuppy falls and gives the triple. I'm gonna get the sense that there's a taste for blood. He doesn't get to go for the penta, but picks up. Nope, sticks with the triple.
And that's the second ace in the last, I think, 3 minutes.
I feel like those are very short timers, but I feel like the game could be ended right now.
Yeah,
they've got only 1 minion, so perhaps not. It looks like SKT will get 1 more shot at base defense. Well, Lex tries to back under a tower, doesn't quite work for him. Xiao staying a bit longer than everybody else.
Yep, I think
he has decided that. Oh, he's baiting into the corner play. Gankenstein just wants something, but they won't give it to him. Legendary Lee Sin.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice this.
Holy moly, I didn't even look down there. Also, I'm supposed to be pressing tab to make that thing go away.
Next game, baby.
Look at all those champions with all this extra real estate we've got on the screen. Boom. It's coming back up, though.
So, last time we were talking about how it was a 5k gold lead. That's jumped up to almost a 20k gold lead.
Yeah, we are sitting at a nice 28.5 gold lead. That's not the real number. There's supposed to be a K at the end of there. And I believe that's pretty much insurmountable. So, I'm not sure what SKT can do, if they can do anything to come back from this. Especially because of the nice scaling of... Oh, jeez. Kraken died almost so immediately I didn't notice. I think Qui-Gon Jinn picked that one up, putting him up to 10-1 and 12. It surpasses the Lee Sin with another kill there onto Braum. Caitlyn picks up Lucian, and this will probably be the drive home for them.
Yeah, another 3 kills. But this time they have super creeps coming down the mid lane with only one tower remaining defending the Nexus. I think they'll be able to pick it up.
Yeah, they're not even waiting for them to get there. They're just face tanking it. And there's not much Skarner McFIy can do. Well, they can die under the turret. And the ult comes down. They're just they're KDA padding right now.
Yep.
Luke Dude pays for it. They're having a little fun now, but that looks like that'll be the end of the game there.
Oh, the shutdown on Quiet, actually?
They may have gotten a little overzealous.
Yep.
Yep, they could have finished, and they
still can, I
still
guess.
can.
Yeah, all
they
right.
are incredibly powerful.
All they have to do is hit the Nexus here.
The Nexus guys. They get scared off? I don't understand what they are doing. Demon Bot's ult comes back up. So Xiao is forced away. Little X is doing what he can to the Nexus, but that
Tries
was
to do the Caitlyn to escape.
That was a win that they decided not to have. Little X is attacking his keyboard in fury.
Yeah.
They thought they could stay there as long as they wanted, but they pitched a tent and it got burned down.
Oh yeah, and look how close the Nexus was to being finished off there too. So not a big deal at the end of the day. I mean, it's still like a 22k gold lead here. So I'm assuming next push is going to be the final one. So
we have to assume. I was all prepped for the end of the end of the game, so this is a bit jarring.
Yeah, you're prepped for the victory screen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was I was prepped for victory. If you know what I'm saying.
I wonder if they'll do Baron here if they'll just push down mid and go.
I feel like Baron shouldn't be touched.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time as well as the possibility for a small comeback.
I feel like as you were talking earlier, it would be. I mean, you said like it's insurmountable, but you know, obviously any game you can.
That is true. I say insurmountable in the 99% sort of way.
Yeah, and I feel like it would be easier if they didn't have such a disgusting late game team comp like RDS did.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like with a Rise, Yasuo, and I think Caitlyn's does okay late game too.
Yeah, Skarner doesn't really. Oh geez, Luke Dude just faces them and ends up getting out alive, and they pick up the kill on Kraken. Kaikiu's pulling back, gets a nice culling out. Qui-Gon Jinn goes down. They're putting up a decent defense here, but Stuppy, there's not much he can do back there. He doesn't have enough defensive stats. Little X. Oh, I thought he soloed the McFIy. Turns out that was not the case. Lucian goes down to the Caitlyn ult. And so we think that this could be the end of the game.
For 20 seconds, they have nothing to do but...
You never know with this team.
So yeah, there we go. They're actually just going to end it this
Yeah,
time.
they are ending the game. And victory, along with fanfare, goes to RDS. Good, I had that prepped. I hope you guys are excited about that. We will see you in a little bit. That's the end of game one. Goes to RDS.